I feel kind of lost. I don't know what to do.
What if we just talk?
If we talked? Like, you mean like, for how long?
I don't know. Hour.
Like a podcast?
Dude, what's a podcast?
That's so cringy. That's very cringy.
What are you fucking talking about?
You're scaring me. What's a podcast? Oh,
You know what?
You moan at every answer. Like, the last 2 times we've recorded, you've moaned in almost every other sentence.
Every other sentence, huh?
No, not really. But at least twice. Stop. That's the max amount. You only allowed 2 every podcast. You just wasted yours.
I can't be held down like this. It's not okay.
Sorry, but that's how it's gonna be if you want us to...
Alright, fine.
Do something, generally. Let's just give good audio. Good, clean, crisp audio. Talking about ASMR.
No.
Put this right up
Stop.
here. Let me breathe into the mic for you.
Bro, you just blew out the earphone user, or the earbud user.
These headphone even though there's no users, the last 2 videos we've had is like been very low view count. Like, we've had 20 on the first one, and then it's like, what, like 3? Like, we're only doing this for us because we're bored. And it's just fun to have someone else look at. One of the viewers came from New York, and then another one from Canada, and then, like, one from here.
Wait.
And that doesn't add up to 20, but that's all the countries that showed up.
You can't say that word.
Up?
Oh. You know what? I don't care anymore.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Anyway, this is just kind of... It's not like something that's hard to do or anything. It's more fun than...
Yeah, it's more fun than just sitting around and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because if you can talk, then you can talk. And
Talking is like brain food almost, you know?
Yeah, and if you have to only talk for an hour, it's kind of a challenge. Because usually when you talk, a bunch of stuff can happen. When you go to the restroom or whatever, like a minute, not a minute, but like a couple minutes or whatever. People leave. People come. People stay. People love.
People go. People go. People
No, we don't need to sing. There's no singing. That's a new rule set right now in stone. No singing. And I can't edit these anymore because editing softwares aren't available that aren't Kids Bop. It's so hard to edit without software. Like, it's so hard. You have to use...
Couldn't you get one of those MP3 things and then just like...
What?
Go right into the...
MP3?
Yeah.
And then cut it? Because it's not a video, so you can't mess with the audio file. Because it's a full song. It acts as endless. Because a video is made up of audio and other things. And images constantly at a certain frame rate.
Yeah, but like...
So you can't cut up audio because it doesn't go at a certain frame rate.
And just... The fuck are you talking about? You just turn it into an MP3, right? That's what you do.
No, it's not. You turn it into an MP4. MP4 is video. MP3 is music. It's a different format, like almost entirely.
It's just audio is what it is.
MP3 is audio. MP4 is video.
Yes, you don't want video.
Yeah, but I can't edit the podcast and upload it I have to upload it as a video. Can't upload just sound.
It doesn't just your fucking shit. Turn it into an MP3, cut it then.
You can't cut up MP3s, that's my problem. That's why I have to turn it into a video and edit it, but all the editing softwares are trash.
Alright.
Because none of them are free and they're all trials, so I'd have to download different ones constantly, going through different trials.
Trials. EA Sports.
Yeah, everything.
$59.99 to unlock the rest of the slogan.
Yeah, basically, DLC. Downloadable content.
Yeah.
It peeves me, it irks me.
11:11.
Yeah?
11:12.
You said 11:012. 12. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:012. 11:0
the heck up.
Was it 20 milliseconds? Is that what you meant? 1101.2.
11, no, it's 11. I don't know. I can't think anymore.
Yeah, because you're stupid or because you're sleepy? A little bit of both.
About? I'm sleepy. I'm like, fucking.
I only asked if you had nightmares or whatever because you have a dream catcher.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, the instant you said yeah, I'd be like, then your dream catcher's trash.
Nah, it's been taking all my dreams since them
That was
damn
over?
Indians.
Do you have to go outside and wring it out? Get soaked with all your wet dreams? Okay, never mind.
Just wake up one morning after having a really bad sleep and you...
No. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay.
No, it's just like your dream catcher's leaking black liquid. Like, yeah, you had some really bad dreams last night, man. Oh, well, thank you. What?
It's gonna talk to you?
Ah.
And it's gonna be like, ring me
It's
out, bro.
because they're the
I'm
natives.
full of black dreams.
The natives.
I speak for you. I'm your dream catcher. My
Speak for the trees.
fellow American.
I'm running Buffalo.
The fun. I remember your Wi-Fi password.
Small crow.
Small crow. You must
Come
speak.
spend money in my casino.
You must speak to the wind, and it will tell you the password to your Wi-Fi. In the language of the squirrels. And only then you will see that I heard a nut in the ancient forest of once a tribe that words may from scream. Little Shadow in the big tree. Only then shall you know your Wi-Fi password. Stare into the clouds and give a smoke signal, and so that they might talk back. It's like getting faster. Just have this and a little bit more. And this new $99.99 purchase. Have you ever had the Wi-Fi problem? You can buy the new router. I think we've talked about a wide variety of topics that are very weird, and none of them have been normally normal.
Alright, so...
Like, I'm talking about on a daily basis.
Oh.
What do you think that your life should consist of to keep it simple? And not deep shit, just like, I want coffee.
No. Like, sleep, food, and work. Right? And
if you talk about the triangle with the balance, everyone knows about that.
What are you talking about?
The balance triangle.
I actually have never heard of that. I think...
What? You don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, there's a triangle, it's sleep, work, and friends. Or love or whatever. Like, it's like the connections with people.
Mm-hmm.
And you only get to choose two that you can function properly in, and you have to sacrifice one.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
That's the triangle. And you can't live
dumb.
anything.
No.
Yeah, because if you want to be caught up on work, like say like schoolwork or something, you want to do all your homework, and then you also want to talk to people all the time, and you want to be social, then you lose sleep. But if you want to talk to people all the time and you want your sleep, you won't be able to get to your homework, so then you lose the work part. Yeah. It's a triangle, and it's impossible to do anything else without, like the more you go into other stuff, the less you lose in something. And you have to sacrifice.
Keep the likes and comments equal.
I hate that. We only got, like, 1 like on the first video.
Ah, damn. Dude, 1 like?
Like, the one person that subscribed had liked it.
The one in New York?
I don't know. I think it was.
Oh. Anyway,
it might have been Canada. Some Canadian might be up there in the harsh cold.
Damn Canadians.
Watching his herd of bears.
Send us some maple syrup.
Yeah. I hope we get to a point where I just get free shit all the time.
That'd be fucking
I don't care if they poisoned it. I'd actually eat the poisoned gummies.
Yeah. Bro, like giant gummies? Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, especially like a giant brain or something.
Yeah.
It's alive!
It's on like a little tray and you're like, someone's sitting under the table kind of like jiggling the table and it's moving and you're like, oh my god, it's alive! Ah! Smacks it off the table.
I don't think I'd be that dumb because, you know, brains don't move unless you move them. That's how you give kids brain damage. You just shake their head a bunch. Not like little kids.
It's called shaken baby syndrome.
No, stop. That's messed up.
No,
that's not funny in the slightest. That's messed up. Why do you have to be so messed up?
Alright, let's move away from this.
Okay,
anyway.
where should we move? What country?
Siberia. It's cold. It's nice there. We can have rough sex with polar bears.
Polar bears don't live in Siberia.
Shut up. Tigers.
You know, polar bears are supposed to be like a very like you know how bears, they have children or whatever, and sometimes a different species can happen if they interbreed with other species or whatever. Like there's a tree of branches that go down.
Yeah.
So polar bears are like the descendants of Irish bears. Because supposedly back in like Pangea, they like lived in the area and it slowly separated away.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like not the idea, the fact of continental drift and whatnot. It's like so much evidence for it. It just looks great, but people who like hardcore religious people who are like, no, the Earth was created 2,000 years ago, and or not 2,000. Was it like, what was it? 4,000 years ago, right?
I think it was
8,000 for religious, right? Because like in the Bible it says A.D. for after death, B.C. before Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
How
is it A.D. for after death?
Yeah, after death. Right now we would be in 2018 A.D.
Okay, makes sense. I was just about to look it up, and I was like, I believe you. I believe your facts. Your hardcore gamer facts.
The fucking knowledge right there.
That dude had become famous because he was famous. Like, everyone started being like, oh, wow, he probably knows what he's talking about. He has all these books and cars. Even though those cars weren't his actually... Okay,
Really?
I'm messing up. Those cars he had wasn't his actual cars. It was the company-owned cars. And he was able to rent them through the company property. Or he wasn't able to rent them, but he was able to drive them around because he was a company owner. But they're company-owned cars. So the company owed them, not him. But then, from his internet videos, he got so rich that he owned those cars. He could buy his own cars of those cars. So he did actually own the cars. Which was, like, weird. All these people on YouTube, they're always like, how to get your subscribers fast.
It's dumb. It don't work.
It doesn't always.
But you know what?
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Oh, you know yawning? That's like
Contagious?
not... Well, the reason behind that is because, like, what it is first off, yawning, your brain is like, it's not getting enough oxygen.
I don't think
you
that's
take
it.
in the deepest breath you can take. That's what a yawn is.
Yawn is the outtake of breath. Yeah, but no one goes, they go, they breathe out. It's to stretch your neck, the inside, the air hole in your neck that you breathe through, the long
hole.
tube in your neck.
The tubey thing, you mean
The PCP pipe, the flesh PCP pipe in your throat.
Alright. PCP.
A piece of... oh my gosh, I was on Netflix, and so I had this Spanish assignment or whatever, is cultural enrichment, and I had to...
Didn't I watch a movie with you for that?
Yeah, I guess.
PVC 1?
Yes, that was the movie, and it was so messed
dumb.
up. It was so messed up, though, because I couldn't tell whether it was real or not, but then I was like...
I mean, there's no way they would let them get a camera, man, in the back of their car, right?
Yeah, also, there's no way that they just happened to be filming when they were being, like, robbed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then no one noticed. So it's like, it's that confusing, but the lady blew up, and it looked so real. Like she had actually blown up. and everyone was
special
crying.
Effects these days are really good.
It wasn't special effects. It was like someone actually blew up something, meat or something.
Yeah, no, special effects.
And the whole movie was about her being dragged somewhere to get help for her neck with the because it had a PCV bomb around
PVC.
it. PVC bomb around it. Bomb around it, and they were trying to get it off, and then they weren't able to, and the dude trying to do it blew up with her. He was trying to help her, and then he messed up, and it blew up.
He's like, "Oh no, señorita, you are dead."
It was messed up.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Then her head went klabooey.
Yeah. And I was like, what the did I just watch? Because I didn't want to go to any other one, and I was looking up vocab words already, and I was like, PCP. That wasn't Spanish translation or whatever. But, yeah, this is my confession for all Spanish projects. I just looked up vocab words that had anything to do with the movie. And then I displayed them. I'm sorry. I just naturally want to yawn because someone else yawn. We don't need to.
Yeah. And, like, the reason it's contagious is because your brain sees it and they're like, oh, I should be doing that. That's pretty cool.
No, it's because you see someone else, and it's like maybe it's like a herd thing back in 18. Back when everyone else laid in caves like wolves, and one person would yawn, and all the rest would realize it's nap time. So then maybe it's from nap time as a kid, God. And they said you have to go to sleep. And I didn't remember yawning back then, but I still went to sleep, so it's probably developed from that.
Alright, Mr. Potato Man.
What?
Oh,
you don't know? I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you're just gonna dismiss the incident that happened, like, an hour and a half ago?
Are you talking about when I ate a raw potato?
Yes, like
I didn't eat it. I took a bite and I threw it up.
And your pussy ass spit it out.
I still chewed it for a long time. I was really destined to get it down my throat.
You didn't get it down your throat. No.
Yeah, I was like, no, I can't deal with that.
Your stomach was just like, no, we don't want it.
You're giving me like PTSD. We just need to die. Last time we recorded at what time was it? Like 2? Like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, we did one. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 in the morning. But now it's like 11.
It's because it's getting closer to school time.
I don't think so. I think it's because you kept me up really late last night, and then now that I'm going to sleep again.
I didn't keep you up. Me and you were just playing Borderlands, and that was fun as fuck.
Yeah. Actually, it was fun. It's a pre-sequel, and there's the newest one. It's bomb.
I do wish my Xbox could run it a little bit better.
I didn't have a problem with your Xbox running it. I felt it ran it perfectly fine, like, for my taste. Like, I didn't find... It was better than my PC, which can't run Molasses. I really wanted to play Molasses Simulator and watch it crawl across my screen, but it wouldn't do it.
Speaking of simulators...
The Euro Truck Simulator, how relaxing it is. Drive around for hours to park a truck.
Is that just like...
That's the whole game. You deliver...
Yeah, no, but you say Euro Truck Simulator, so it's in Europe, right?
But there's also American Truck Simulator, which you can drive through, like, San Francisco and stuff. And they have all the real-looking buildings. And you can actually crash and fall over and stuff, or you can get damaged. It's weird. I really wanted to do it, though.
I want to do something like that and just make a massive pile up.
You can't, though. Because there's not that a lot of traffic.
Oh.
Yeah. I would get pissed if I was playing a truck simulator game and there was a lot of traffic. It's like, I didn't play the game for the traffic. I played the game for the truck experience, but the truck experience always have traffic.
You just like sitting in rush hour traffic in Truck Simulator, and you're at home with the controller, and you're like, God damn it, lady, move!
Meep,
and you're like smashing the stick to honking. You're like me.
The stick. I'm talking about getting an actual like steering wheel set up.
Oh yeah, you're just like.
If I saw something like that at Goodwill, I'd snatch it up instantly.
Oh yeah, but you probably.
Oh my gosh!
Wouldn't work.
As a kid, did you ever go on like field trips of like with a certain program with NASA?
No.
I went to a NASA program that I don't know if it was NASA, but it was like Flight Academy or whatever, and they actually taught us about the aerodynamics of planes, how they work, and how like surface tension works and all that.
Actually, I think I was it like to the history
history of aviation.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
History of Flight Museum or something. Like
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, and then but it was like with my school.
Yeah,
and then,
I did that with a daycare once.
Yeah, but I went and I learned, and they gave us joysticks or not. We got to fly planes, and I got to fly the Blue Angels plane.
Oh,
you know the Blue Angels?
Yeah, the Blue Angels and the 3 planes that go and do stunts.
There's 6 planes.
Oh, 6 planes?
Maybe 7, but there's 7 pilots, and there's different planes that go to different areas in the USA, and they fly their planes in cool, like, crazy maneuvers to please the crowd. And then, but they always give you these ear things that you shove in so that your ears don't burst. I'm really, like, I don't know why.
Hey, wait,
I keep yawning.
I know how to fix it. There's this thing right here. Okay.
No, I'm not falling for that dad trick. Get your
What
crap.
the dad trick?
Oh, you get to wear your shirt.
No.
Flick.
No, that's not
I've
what I
been
was gonna
tormented by my dad enough by that.
do. No, look.
One time he literally walked in my house, and he literally, I was like, "Hey, Dad," and then he's like, "Oh, you got something in your shirt." I was like, "What?" And he flicked me, and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Disgraceful." Shame, really.
Shame, really. You shouldn't have been born.
my son wouldn't fall for that. No boy of mine would fall for that.
Not my child.
Yeah.
No, but really, here. There's this thing that you can fix it, right? You go.
Ow. You hit me. You actually hit me.
Learn your place, whore.
We're 22 out of 60.
That actually went by really quickly.
So far.
Yeah.
The rest is going slow now that you mentioned it. It's feeling real slow. The seconds
at that timer just tick up.
Yeah.
Second by second.
22:50. Oh no.
Is this kind of like a fourth?
Oh, you know what I learned to do? I learned to do something very simple on YouTube. I learned to put end cards. Or the I description. So you know how the little I thing pops up? It's like, oh, check out your next video. I learned how to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, they'd have to make it.
Oh, Jesus. That scared me for a second.
What?
At the corner of my eye, like all the blackness over there, I thought it was like someone leaning over, and I thought you were looking at them. And I looked and it like moved, so it looked like it moved a little bit to the left, and it scared me for a fat second.
Oh my god.
I'm getting crazy. Stop it. You hit me, and that's not fair.
You want to hit me back?
No, because I'd smack the crap out of you. I'm winding the hand back. Are you ready for this? Because I'd actually hit you pretty hard. Hope you feel better.
He hurt me.
I'm telling my mom. Yeah, I like how I've made this joke before with my friends, but you know how, like, you can tell a kid's about to cry because of dead silence.
Oh yeah,
you'll hear like eh. Yeah. That's always. I find it kind of funny, but at the same time, not.
Anyway, I want to go a full cycle with this. Back to what we were saying before. Things you do in your daily life. Something that almost everyone does.
Yeah, we've been doing that a lot with the other podcasts. A walk?
Walk.
I walk more than anyone. I'm a walking god at this point.
No. Listen. Walking. Everyone does it except for you wheelie boys out there.
Okay, no, stop. Look. I said don't get deep. But now you're talking about everyone does it, whether you think about it or not. Every day
No, that's
you
not what I was
walk.
gonna say. You walk, right? But to walk, you have to have, like, you wear shoes to walk so your feet don't hurt.
Well, that's because everyone else is pansies as kids. If you walked barefooted your entire life, your calluses would develop so hard that they'd basically be like wearing shoes. That's what calluses are for.
Yeah.
For the grippage. You know why that's why your skin gets wrinkled when you're under, like, and you're in a pool or something? It's all wrinkly. It's because your body naturally wants to get grip. Because water can't get into your skin because your skin has a membrane on the top that doesn't allow water in. So it's literally just for survival grippage.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, get all pruny.
Get all pruny like the old man. Scared me?
Get pruny like the old days, sissy.
Okay, no. No stereotypes here. You know you like.
Come on back.
No.
Hmm.
Have you watched any movies recently?
Oh, jeez, for a second it looked like the lights just went out, like,
Probably because we have lack of sleep.
Yeah, and I blinked weird.
Blink yourself to sleep.
1, 2, 3.
Jesus. So. Well, he's out.
Let's drag his corpse.
His corpse? Someone goes to sleep and they're dead.
Get it? Because he's dead asleep.
The fuck is wrong with you? I regret this. I regret every moment of this. I wish I could take back the last 27 minutes of my life.
Back the love that I gave you.
You always have to sing. You always gotta do something you're not supposed to be doing.
Well, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I not supposed to be doing?
Breathing. You're making noise. You can't make noise if you can't breathe. You're just grabbing your nose. You still breathe through your mouth. You're just covering it with your hands so you can go. Now you're breathing through your ears. I can tell. Breathing through your eye holes. You know, there's some people who like squirt. Someone has painted by using their eyeballs. You know how if you hold your nose, you can pop your ears. But if you keep going, air can come through your eyes.
That's weird.
Yeah, some people will like drink paint and let it go up, and then they'll close their nose, and then they'll out their eyes.
People paint pictures with
While doing that.
parts of their bodies that they really shouldn't be.
Because it's art or whatever. I don't like art nowadays. Because all the contemporary art. Or not contemporary, the
Modern
abstract. I don't like abstract art
is
because it's not
retarded.
art. It, like, especially if you just painted it red and you're like, I call it red. It symbolizes blah 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 blah. And everyone's like, oh my god.
You're a
Picasso's
genius.
different. Because Picasso was a different style. And it was like abstract because he made it with a crazy style. But now people use abstract as a way to like talk about abstract ideas of like, say
Their
man,
inner thoughts or something.
like man in a jar being in a circle, and the only reason they say man in a jar is because they feel like they're in a jar and they can only draw a circle, and it's supposed to be deeper. But there's also stuff that's supposed to like fight the art system. It's like they'll draw a line. They'll draw like a bunch of lines on like a grid, but rotate the grid, and then say like we don't have to follow art rules. We can paint whatever we want, and it should be worth as much as any other painting, even though it's about skill to me.
Yeah.
I find the more
But
skillful.
what is skill in art? Like, besides making
Technique.
it look good?
Technique. If you can apply a bunch of different techniques, it makes it look good. So if you have shading, you have background, if you can make something look like it's actually in the painting.
You know who's a just like a god at painting and art in general.
Who?
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Original. Especially, he does landscapes mostly.
Yeah, landscape pictures. I watched a couple of like the old VHS of him.
I found him when I just moved here because I was going through the channels, and then I stopped the channel, and the dude was painting, and I liked painting at the time, so I just listened, and it was pretty nice. He was pretty calming. It was on mountains, and he did jagged mountains, and it was really fun. And I learned how to draw some mountains. Huh?
He had a soothing voice.
Yeah. He also like nurtured a squirrel back to health. There's a bunch of stuff about him.
He was really cool.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah, he's one of them
cool guy. Yeah, his life was like supposed to be like kind of sad or something because there's like a huge backstory. If I had you know what? I'll read the biography of. We can do that as like an activity. I'll read the biography of Bob Ross.
Oh.
And then we can commentate on it.
Alright.
So, biography of Bob Ross. Alright. Despite what the critics will tell you, Wikipedia is where I'm going. Okay, Wikipedia says...
By critics, if you mean teachers, don't listen to them. They're buttholes and...
Well, it's because they're not... If anyone can change it just because they have a couple sources... Like, people keep changing Abraham's a vampire hunter.
Wait.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
They keep saying he's a vampire hunter because they find it funny.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
And someone... there's a YouTuber, the Game Grumps. They, Dan... someone changed the Wikipedia to say that Dan had found the Red Sea Scrolls, the original scrolls, for the original part of the Bible, Old Testament.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they said he found him. He found them, like he did. Okay, so Wikipedia says Bob Ross was an American painter, art instructor, and a television host. He created The Joy of Painting, the TV show, and it was an instructional program that aired from 1983 to 1994 on PBS. It also aired in Canada, Latin America, and Europe.
So wait, 1994 you said is when it stopped?
No, it was on PBS from 1983 to 1994.
94, yeah.
So the 11 years it was on PBS, right? And then he went from being a public television personality in the 1980s to 1990s to being an internet celebrity in the 21st century, becoming popular with fans on YouTube and many other websites after his death. So he only started becoming memed after he died, which is sad.
Yeah. I mean...
He was 52 when he died in 1995.
Wow. And
he was just recently memed. So yeah. Before he was here before memes, really.
Yeah. Well, memes like
don't talk about caveman memes. I really hope you don't talk about ancient memes or whatever.
The quote unquote study of memes, right? Memology.
I think that's stupid.
I think it's dumb too, but like but they kind of make sense. Memes are anything that's generational and kind of a trend or a fad.
Yeah.
So that's anywhere. So like
yeah, we just labeled it as meme nowadays or dank.
Yeah.
Dude, what happened to dank memes? They're no longer around.
None of them are dank.
A dank as in like it was making fun of people who are like, oh dope, like 420 is dank. Yeah, like dank means it's popular or whatever. Like it's making fun of like pretentious people.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. He had one child. His allegiance was with the United States of America, and he served in the United States Air Force. Whoa. And he was a master sergeant.
Jesus.
Yeah, he got really high up in rank. His personal life. He had a son, Stephen Ross.
Dude, is this guy the next?
He had multiple wives, with his first wife, Vivian Ridge. God of painting.
God of war, God of painting.
He goes, boy, paint the picture.
Boy, paint these mountains.
Yeah. So
those trees don't look happy enough.
Dang, he had a divorce in 1977. But his second wife, he only had 2 wives, so he was loyal. It was probably his wife's fault.
Let's just assume that he can
Let's
do no
yeah,
wrong.
let's assume he's never sinned and he's the second coming of Christ in paint form.
Yeah.
But instead of choosing to serve God, he chose to paint.
Good choice. Good choice.
I honestly, good choice on his part. Let's say his illness was diagnosed with lymphoma. Let's see what lymphoma is. It's when blood cancers develop
I was gonna say I thought it was
into a different type of white blood cell, and so he sweats a lot, or he sweated a lot, or whatever. What's what happens to him?
What do you mean? What?
Oh, it messes up the lungs mostly and the bloodstream, and then eventually makes it away the heart until you have like a heart failure. So it's like a slow death, not painful.
Well, at least it wasn't painful.
Yeah, which is great. You deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
But at 52, really? I think it was probably paint fumes.
I mean, how do you get it?
It said like AIDS and stuff.
AIDS and oh, okay.
Yeah, it said
he
AIDS
did butt
in stuff
with his wife.
Oh my god! Stop.
Oh my god!
Demoralizing. Stop. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, is there more to his biography?
No, really. He just died. He lived and died, as everyone else. I love being born in the year of the dragon.
The year of the dragon.
Yeah, the Chinese calendar, the year of the dragon is 2000, and then 2010 it's the year of the dragon, and then 2020 is the year of the dragon. It's every 10 years.
Then what's 2001?
The year of the rat, I think. We can look it up.
I don't pay attention to isn't that considered like Mandarin culture or whatever?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Chinese calendar.
Well, it's kind of like horoscopes, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not horoscopes. You can't. It's like being born under a month.
Yeah.
You have.
It's not. Wait, is that horoscopes or what is that?
No, so it's like a sign, but of your year. A Chinese sign for your year. Mm-hmm. So it's the year of something. And every 10 years it repeats.
So what is 2001?
So, let me go down. Here it is. Alright, 2001 is snake. If you're born January 24th until February 11th. You're the snake.
Wait, February 11th?
Yeah, on 2002. If you're born before February 12th of 2002, you're in the snake. Oh, that's a Gregorian calendar. No, but it's still 2001 is snake.
Oh, okay.
So it goes dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, bear, rat, ox, tiger, and then rabbit, and then repeat.
Silly wabbit.
So the year of the dragon is 4698. Some could say that the year of the horse, 2002, is 4700, which is important.
I don't understand.
Let's see here. So when will it be 5000, which would be crazy awesome, because it's Chinese. So 2002, and we have to add 300 years. So 2302.
2302. Oh. In the year 2302.
Yeah.
This will be pretty cool for the dragon.
The year of dragon.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that Chinese calendar reminds you of?
It does remind me of. Get that shit.
Oh, my footy.
Oh, my footy. I didn't even touch it, though. I didn't even touch your foot.
Because I had to drag my knee and it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh no, it hurts.
Anyway, the Chinese
Oh, I'm so bad.
the Chinese calendar reminds me a lot of horoscopes or like a symbol for the month that you were born in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a Gemini, and what are you, a
Capricorn.
Capricorn? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What?
Capricorn? What?
It's like a unicorn or whatever with Pegasus or something.
Oh,
I forgot it.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck you.
I think like
Do we know what yours is? What, Pisces or something?
what?
I don't even remember what yours is already.
just-
that's how little I care about you.
Yeah,
What was
but I hate people who are just like, yeah, I'm a Cancer, so that means that I'm really outgoing and everything, and I make friends with everyone. Like,
I think
no, you don't.
I think that depends on like faith.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
religion.
like religion. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying we can't diss it because some people believe it's real. I think karma is semi-real, like, because I'm like
That's
definitely
definitely a thing.
karma, like people get to what's coming to them.
It's just got like what goes around comes around kind of thing. That's real.
You know,
It's gotta happen.
When you trip, but your table also falls, God's plan.
God's plan. Yo.
When you stop at a stoplight, but someone honking at you goes around you and a cop pulls them over, God's plan. When you find a $1 bill on the ground, God's plan.
When a hobo mugs you half a block away when you found the dollar and takes your dollar, God's plan.
Yeah. When you cry because you don't have $1 and you also got stabbed by a hobo with AIDS needle, God's plan.
Yeah.
And that makes you happier all the while.
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm. I built this company with my bare hands. Most people who are at the top don't really believe in God.
What do you mean?
The top of the chains.
Oh,
The
top
people
of
at
the
the very
food
top,
chain kind of thing?
like top of the
Like,
economic chain, like the billionaires.
Like Donald Trump, CEOs of business, stuff like that.
Yeah, like they would really like go for God because they'd
I don't
probably
know.
because the church would expect them to pay a bunch of money and they don't want to give 1/10 of their assets.
Yeah, that makes.
Because that's part of the Bible is you give 1/10 of your income.
That's a shitload, dude. If they did that, then the church
Would be rich. Yeah, the church would be. It's just like Billy. What I was gonna say Billy Joel, but he's a singer.
Wait, no, I know. Joel
Osteen. Yeah,
my grandparents used to watch him every.
I
Sunday night.
watched him once and I didn't like him. I thought
I don't either.
I have a drawing of his stage because I was watching and I got bored. As like a 5th grader, I was like, I'm gonna draw a stage, and then I drew a stage.
You know, I noticed that during his preachings, he blinks a lot. Like he's like.
I don't remember anything like that.
The Lord is
That's good, little mom.
Yeah, but he blinks a lot, and I read somewhere that blinking fast and a lot often
Means you're telling a lie.
Yeah, it's a sign of deception.
Yeah, very protective, very predictable. But he's a preacher, and he's got like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
but a
aren't
preacher
you supposed to not profit off of something like that?
Yeah, but after all your hard work for the Lord, people's like, I deserve money for myself because I've been working hard and I've been getting this church that others may believe, and I have all these believers. And if it wasn't for me, a lot of these people wouldn't believe in God. So I should get a little bit of the cut. And he makes money off of preaching, so he only needs to give 10%, which he probably does. So he's rich still.
Yeah.
And all the rest of the money goes back to the church. Because if all the preachers could just...
I just imagine, like, what if, See, I can't think of a religion to pick on right now. Let's just say someone from a different religion, right, goes to one of his things, and he's Joel Osteen's preaching away, he's doing really good, and then it's, like, silent and whatnot.
Good in whose opinion?
Huh?
Whose opinion is he doing good?
The general public.
Of what union?
The fucking Earth!
So this dude's the only dude. Like, he's a very low minority of people who think that this dude's not preaching well. But the general Earth, all the rest of the main public, 75% of the populace thinks that he's preaching wonderfully.
I didn't say that he didn't think he was doing good.
Okay, finish up
This guy thinks that he's doing great, okay?
But he's come and pay his respects. That's the end.
Anyway, he's preaching good. Everyone's having a good time except for this one dude. He's like, it's all silent. He's like, hey, I don't believe in that religion. You suck.
And then the other 8 million people in Congress would beat him.
In Congress?
Yeah, in congressional.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking like in Congress, like the big congressmen.
The 80-year-olds in Congress would come up
and they just start whacking him with their canes and shit.
Execute Order 66. Beat him.
Beat him now. They just
and with the whipping cane.
Oh my god!
I remember it's at 46. Yeah, we're a good chunk through.
Damn.
Yeah, this one's going by really fast.
I think this one's gonna be pretty enjoyable. Like honestly, this has been a really good conversation so far.
You said that so fast. I think this has been a good conversation so far.
This is gonna
be a really good conversation so far.
That's not even what I said, and I said it wrong.
Yeah. You can't yell at me to edit anything anymore because I can't edit. Hey. Your mouth's been agape for like the entire time I've been talking.
Hey, edit this out. Beep.
Okay, I can't. That's really annoying and I can't, and I feel bad now. Because I shouldn't have said anything, or else you wouldn't have done that, and now I made a mistake. But I can't edit it, and you did it.
I did the beep because it's funny, because you said just before you can't, it sounds almost like you did, until you said something while I was going beep, you know?
No, because you didn't make... I would have not said anything if I realized that had been the beep that I would have gotten at, like, generalaudio.com, where you could just...
General Audio.
I just made that up, but... I haven't gone to an audio. I should have done that. I should have. The first podcast, I should have put cheesy sound effects for every 5 seconds in it. You're like, oh man, boink.
It's like what old YouTube videos used to be.
Mm-hmm. Before they got updated and outdated.
Mm-hmm. Like I was going back and watching Vanos videos, right? And they
Vanos,
yeah,
he's a gamer. Fellow gamers.
Was like. See, just
like an edit,
doink, or
oh yeah, every time someone get hit, it'd be like a boink, or like, psh.
Or like a.
He still does that.
And then like gotcha, bitch.
You know what's a mistake a lot of people do with their crappy YouTube channels? I only made this account so that I could upload these crappy videos. In my opinion, that they're crappy, but I can only but everyone goes and subscribes to people. In the video, or in their account, that's the YouTube channel.
Yeah, why would you do that?
A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Because they use it as their personal account. And they just added a channel to it.
Yeah, no, that's not how you do.
Yeah, my personal account has a lot of mistakes from 2009 and 11.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, I heard that.
No, you didn't. And also, is the...
Stop! George Bush, get out of here!
The tallest tree in Everett, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Where I, like, Call of Duty, first person climbed a tree. And it really was...
You held
I held the case in my mouth and let the phone dangle under me as I, like, went up. And I looked up so it saw my hands, like, first person grabbing. I watched it later, I thought it was so epic.
I mean,
if I could go back in time, I'd just edit it for myself. I'd be like, I got you, little buddy. Let me help you with this.
Little buddy, he's like, don't touch me.
What? I put my hand on my own shoulder, and he's like, don't touch me. I don't fucking know you. It's almost 12. 4 minutes till 12.
Make a wish, honey.
No.
Oh man.
Stranger danger, please don't. I'm literally you. I don't know what you've become. Why are you coming back in time to help kids, huh? I wouldn't be that smart, probably. I'd be like, wow, me from the future? You must come back only to help me, because you're cool like that.
Yeah.
Me and Patrick were talking about paradoxes.
Ooh, I like those. Like Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, but I say time travel isn't possible because time is only a fixation that man created or whatever.
Yeah, time is a construct of man.
Yeah, and someone said that in order to go back in time, you'd have to go faster than the speed of light because light travel is our diction of time. Right? Because as fast as light travels is as fast as we can see. And so as fast as it's moving is as fast time goes by. Because it's continually moving away from a source that's resignating it, right? So that's what time is. And then
Jesus Christ, you actually just fucking blew my mind because all the connections I just made.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, like, I knew it, but I wasn't thinking about it. Like, I never put it together. You know, when you know something,
Yeah.
and then someone tells you it, and then you're like, what? How did I never think about this before?
Yeah, and that's why time travel wouldn't be possible, because you'd have to find a way to go literally just below the speed of light to be able to go back in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how are you gonna do that? If you'd have to go in the direction
are you gonna
yeah,
run?
yeah. Better run, kid. Better run hard.
Is that like?
Better go far, kid. Offspring.
What about?
You're gonna go far, kid.
No. I mean, like, you know those moments where it's like either the Flash or
Don't get me started on the Flash. I can't stand
or
that
Superman,
show.
right? I think DC does it a lot. I don't know if Marvel
Does what a lot?
goes back in time because something
DC
bad
and
happened.
Marvel. No, I guess DC goes back in time a lot more than Marvel has.
I can't think of any recent instances besides what was it in an Avengers movie? I think.
No one back in time in an Avengers movie.
Oh no, it was.
Are you talking about Captain America being frozen in time?
No, Doctor Strange, he did the time thing.
Yeah,
right?
the time stop. He can
that.
stop time and rewind it a little bit. He can't rewind it too much.
Don't rewind it back.
Yeah, go again. Your flower blooms now. I forgot. I mean, Doctor Strange was a badass movie, though. I love that movie.
All of the visual effects they had and everything.
What were we talking about? We're talking about time travel and how it's not possible.
Mm.
And I said it's not possible because you can't go fast. You can't go below the speed of light and still be able to carry anything.
Mm-hmm. You know what would?
Or that's the only way you can, but you wouldn't go back in time far enough, and you'd have to.
No, you wouldn't be going back in time at all. You would just be not moving in time.
Yeah, and
time would just be going forward, and you would stay in the same spot, right? Because you can't go back in time.
No, but you can.
You just wouldn't be moving forward.
No. Because if light is going away, if you're able to go faster than light, you'd get somewhere before light would be able to reach it.
Oh, so then you would be going forward in time.
You go to the future. But if you go backwards against light, you'll be getting there before the light would be able to reach there. Like, say you have a laser beam that shoots out. If you're able to go faster than the front of the laser beam, you'd be able to, in theory... It's how quantum physics works. It's weird.
Yeah. String theory, you know.
I don't get it because the foundation of the universe is on, like, quarks, which is... So they're there, but they're not there. There's a game you can play that works on the physics. It's called quantum chess. And so your pieces always have a 50% chance of being where you move them or not moving at all.
Oh, what the hell?
So it's like it takes a lot more strategy. I saw a video of it. I keep saying a lot. I'm glad I'm not saying like, because as a kid I used to say like. Yeah, a lot of people say that a lot.
I text like that now.
Really?
And it's kind of annoying.
Instead of saying stuff like that, instead of saying like I just put two like a dots.
I know. I noticed that you do that a lot in text, and I was just like wondering.
Some people think I'm angry. They think I'm like no. They think I'm like very like frustrated with them, and I have to like span it out and be like,
You ... or ... my love.
yeah, but I put it through sentences, so it's like a pause. I don't know why I do that.
I don't know either.
I think I picked it up from my dad or something.
I think
Oh, we got 5 more. We got less than 5 more minutes, kiddo.
jeez, we better get in all the content we can.
Here's our plugs: my Facebook, my Insta.
Oh man,
I still
on
haven't.
Snap, guys.
I still haven't gotten an Instagram.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got it for Scribble.io, right?
What did I?
You
I didn't
just
get it. I got
made an
Skype
account.
for that.
You got Skype?
Yeah, so that we can talk. You don't have to make an account for Scribble.io.
Well, no, I mean so that you could send it to yourself, right? You made an account. And
That
then
was
you
I
sent it
used
to
email
yourself.
for that.
Oh.
That's just as simple. That's how I send myself art. I use email so that I can download it from my phone.
Mm.
It's dope.
Does your phone can your phone run any like art apps? I feel like it's got pretty decent amount of
RAM?
yeah.
Yeah, it can. It's got like a gigabyte of RAM, if even.
Oh damn, that's actually really good for a phone.
I guess new phones have like 2 gigs. I think. I don't know what new phones are
I
up
mean that's
to.
way better than mine. I think mine has like
Like a point
two
01.
200 megabytes.
Yeah, you can always go to the information in your phone and tell.
Oh yeah.
I've messed up every single phone I've had. I've made it slower because I went to the I'd go to the not the factory settings, but like the test options or whatever.
Move away from the mic more. I feel like you're kind of getting a
Oh,
little
'cause I'm
close to the
leaning.
mic.
Yeah, because I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
I don't know.
You were like moving. You were like gesturing me to
I
move.
was trying not to.
You could have just said. You could have just said like.
Get the fuck out of the way.
You could have made a joke or something. You could have made it like transitional. You'd be like, "Hey man, are you gonna kiss the mic or something?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Oh my god, that would have been such a fucking good job.
Yep, missed the opportunity.
Damn.
Yep, we have
3
2
minutes.
two and a
Two and a
half
half
minutes.
minutes and counting? Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
Time flies.
God, we're gonna have to say goodbye to you guys for another week.
Why do you say guys? What if it's all girls?
Guys and or gals.
What if they're not gals? What if they're pals?
You custom gender people. We love you too.
Okay.
I can't remember what site it's on. I think it might be what is it? Amazon, that has like when you're signing up your paper and stuff, it says or when you're signing up to get stuff sent to you, it's like what's your gender, and it says male, female, custom.
Oh, for the YouTube channel, I put my gender as
custom, and it's microphone, right?
yeah. I put it as a microphone. I'm a microphone sexually.
Yeah.
Or that's a count. It is. I'm not. I'm a male, bro.
I'm a dude.
I'm talking about male. MAIL. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it is. It's me. I'm the letter.
It is?
Yeah. And you open it and I
open
flash you.
I was.
Okay.
God, my childhood.
You ruined my childhood.
Yeah, you're ruining my childhood.
Oh, dude, a minute.
Oh, fuck.
Now we have to. We could count the seconds until the last minute. Maybe we can do something that's like different than every other person does.
What do you mean? Like, I think, should we just count up? Like, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
No. I say we like. I don't. Oh no, I'll save it till like the last 10 seconds.
10 seconds, sounds good. Alright. And then we'll just be like, woo, Happy New Year's, bye, fuckers.
I'm ending my life. Goodbye.
You'll never hear from me again. You wanna play some Borderlands after this?
No, it's 12. I want to go to sleep.
Sleep's for the weak.
wait, the 10 second. Okay. I like how
54.
some places cut it off mid sentence.